Yo, what is up? So in this tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and finish off adding the rest of our inventories. We end up with 18 different inventories, and then we're gonna finish off adding these to our pickup item. So, yeah, let's just hop into it. All right, so let's hop into our blueprints, components, inventory, and let's just hop into making our inventories. Let me find my reference. We left off on melee armaments somewhere. Tools. Melee armaments. Next is gonna be ranged weapons. So we're gonna duplicate this function. We're gonna call it ranged inventory. We're gonna go to the local variables, rename this, rename them all to ranged. And we're gonna duplicate an inventory. Call it ranged inventory. We're gonna see if this is equal to ranged weapons. We're gonna replace this with ranged. Place all of these with ranged. Pile, save, and we'll do our next one, which is gonna be arrows and bolts. So duplicate this. I'm going to call it arrows, bolts, inventory. Copy that. Rename the local variables. Duplicate the inventory. And we're going to see if it's equal to arrows and bolts. Then we're going to replace the inventories. Like that. Compile and save. Now to our next one. This one right here. It'll be our shields. Duplicate this. And we're gonna find, or we're gonna rename it to shields. I'm gonna copy that. Rename the local variables. I'm gonna duplicate the inventory. Call it shields inventory. I'm gonna see if it's equal to shields and replace the inventories. Oh, pile, save. I'm gonna move to our next one. Right here will be our head. Oh, duplicate the function. I'm gonna call it head inventory. Rename the local variables. Duplicate the inventory. It can be our head inventory. And we're gonna do that. And replace the heads. Replace the inventories with head. Oh. Compile. Save. Just gonna close down some of these functions here. Now we're gonna do on our next one. Gonna be chest. Duplicate the function. Is gonna be chest inventory. Copy that. Rename the local variables. Like that. Duplicate the inventory. Give me our chest inventory. We're gonna see if it's equal to chest. And then we're gonna replace the inventories here. Cool. Compile. Save. We're gonna go to the next one. Right here. It'll be our arms. So duplicate the function. And this is gonna be arms. Copy that. Replace the local variables. I'm gonna duplicate the inventory. Rename it arms inventory. I'm gonna see if it's equal to arms. And replace the inventories. Cool. Pile. Save. Now to the next one. Gonna be our legs. So duplicate the function. And this is gonna be our legs inventory. Copy the name. Rename the local variables. And duplicate the inventory. Legs inventory. We're gonna see if it's equal to legs. We're gonna replace the inventories. Cool. Oh, pile. Save. And we'll move on to the next one. It's gonna be our talismans. Oh, duplicate the function. We call this talisman inventory. Copy that. Rename the local variables. Duplicate the inventory. Gonna be our talisman inventory. We're gonna see if it's equal to talismans. And replace the inventories in here. So, compile and save. I think we got one more. Yeah, info. Come here, info. Oh, duplicate the function. This is going to be our info inventory. Copy that. Rename the local variables. And we're going to duplicate the inventory. Rename it to info inventory. I'm going to see if it's equal to info. And replace the inventories in here. Like that. So, file, save. Just going to close down these functions. And we're going to go to our pickup item right here. Now we need to bring in all these functions in here. I'm going to add a pin all the way down till it says 17. That's how many we need. We got a ton of inventories. Like that. I'm going to add a pin right in here. Now we just need to add these functions in here. So add ashes inventory. Plug this one up. Look up the item info. Add the crafting inventory. Get up. Plug in the item info. Add to bolstering inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add to key inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add to sorceries inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. And add incantations inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add ashes of war inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add a melee armaments inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add a range inventory. Plug that one up. Look up the item info. Add arrows inventory. Plug that one up. And hook up the item info. Add the shields inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Move that guy down. And let's see. Add to head inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add to chest inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add to arms inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add to legs inventory. Plug it up. Look up the item info. Add a talisman inventory. to info inventory. Look that one up. And that's it. That's all the inventory is made. So pile and save. And yeah, that's all we're gonna do for this one. So yeah, we're gonna call it here for this one. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know those down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.